So welcome to Ancestors and Alchemists Tarot. I will be your reader, Heather. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And should you want or need a personal reading, go ahead to the inbox and we'll get that all set up for you. All right, let's hop into this energy. So, as we've been talking about for like the past forever, it seems like there is somebody here in the spread that is sending projections towards you. They're sending projections that are supposed to affect your love life, and it's because they're not quite sure what's going on with it. And it also seems like this might be, let me turn that down. This might actually just be an energy. It might just be something that they know they can't control, but then they still are trying to do it. It's strange energy with the Ten of Cups in reverse. Give me just a second. It was also something about this energy that is almost projecting what it owns onto you, if that makes sense. Like it wants to, it's feeling like it's in this kind of Nine of Swords energy. Is not experiencing justice or happiness, really feels in kind of a self-deception place. It's kind of in a delusion place, but even under all of that, it's still, this person still feels like they know that they are, it's insecurity, definitely, I'm hearing Spirit say. But this person knows that they are trying to get the best of you because you are the better of them. It looks like this person is doing a lot of projecting, but they're also doing a lot of pretending. It almost feels like they're doing pretending to the point of delusion. Like it feels like people around them know that they are overcompensating for, like they're overcompensating their happiness. This person may have been, they may have cheated on you, and so they're also projecting that onto you. So they're saying these things about you. Jesus, we're doing this again. But this person is doing it because they feel stuck. They don't feel like they're progressing in life. They don't feel like they're progressing in relationship. It's almost like they thought that all of these things would make them happy, and then realized what it feels like you had already realized, or you have already realized, that nothing can make you happy unless you make you happy. Like it's almost like this person is resistant to learning that lesson, and they hate you because you did. Okay. So this person was a cheater. It feels like they're going through, golly, it feels like they're circling the drain. That's kind of how their energy feels. Like it feels like they are losing energy as it goes. You were their battery. You were this person's battery. So I'm not sure if you were in close proximity with them. The Ace of Pentacles. I'm not sure if you were in business with them. It could have been with the Ace of Pentacles. If you were in close proximity. And it feels like they want you, or they wanted you to be in close proximity, because you have something that they want. Confirmation, skirt. That could also mean that they're coming toward you soon, with that specific confirmation, like coming towards you quick. Some of you could drive fast, in the next few weeks, please try not to drive fast. It's some kind of warning about that. Ask something about somebody's going to have an accident, or they want you to avoid an accident. You all are highly protected. Like, it feels like your spirit team is so surrounding you and like cleaning up as you walk. It almost gives me like that impression. For some reason, I've been thinking of coming to America lately. And so it's like this one part where you all could be leaving the country, or you could be marrying into money, or some of you all can have an accent, African American descent. And so I've been thinking about coming to America, and it's this scene where, like, you know, you have the queen and you have all the people that are around them, and they're like cleaning up as the queen walks through. You might be finding that you have a lot of attention on you, and you might think that it's because of your looks. It's actually because you're royalty. There's something about the people who recognize you on the street, whether they compliment you or whether they want to come up and talk to you or whatever it is. You think that, oh, it's just my light. And it is that, but it's a royal light. Their soul recognizes you. With the Queen of Swords and the Star. Oh, I showed all that business. With the Queen of Swords and the Star. There's something very direct about your stardom, but there's all. What was that there? Oh, I said, okay, that's a lie. I said there's something very direct about your stardom, but when I said it out loud, so some of you could be going into like entertainment or the entertainment industry, or there's some kind of fame energy here. Like it feels like it will, whatever you're doing, whatever you're doing is going to fulfill you, but it feels like there's an element of fame here. And just as I said, something about stardom, direct with your stardom, the Empress and the Tower comes out. So something is heading toward you fast. I feel like this reading so far is like all over the place, but I trust Spirit to bring it back full circle for us. So you may be seeing that on the street or wherever you go. You just garner a lot of attention, and you garner that because they know. It's almost like, just like your spirit guides are very, very protective. Two of Cups, very, very protective, like really with you with the Two of Cups, like walking in sync. I mean, this level of protection, it feels like royalty, literally, because it feels like spirit guides are like cleaning up after you. Like as you take a step, they're cleaning up after you, or something like that. Like as you're going down a certain path, they're making sure that if there's blocks, they're removing them, that they're letting you know what's going on. It's almost like you have a daily debrief. Your intuition is stupid. Confirmation. Your intuition is crazy. Okay? It's nuts. And so it's almost like you, with the Six of Pentacles, but are you oblivious to this with the Fool? It's almost like you don't realize how much you've been given. Like you're a little bit oblivious. You're not sure of all of your power yet. It's coming. Because it feels like you are literally being upgraded, like your DNA is being upgraded. It feels like your spirit team is like CIA, FBI in the spirit realm with the Chariot. But you are none the wiser. You're none the wiser. They are clamoring all around you. They are doing all the things. so that you can focus on your purpose, so that you can focus on what it is that you're meant to do. What's your creativity? It feels like you're building business here, but building business around the thing that you love. With the Eight of Pentacles. And you're working a lot. It feels like you're building business. And that business could be, you could be I'm hearing mediumship, you could be a medium. So there's something about spiritual business that's coming up. Entrepreneurial. Somebody could work at way stations, or something significant about a way station. A wait station, a way station. Somebody could be a waiter right now with the Three of Wands, but you don't like it and you want to switch to something else because it's not fulfilling and it's in fact draining you. And it's so funny because what you're living out then is like this reality of servanthood, right? Like you are literally serving people. Meanwhile, you a whole empress. Where'd it go? Meanwhile, you're like literally a star that's coming to America. I told y'all Spirit was gonna bring it back. They always do that for me. Interesting. And so you live in this kind of humble and meager life. Some would say, is a waitress different than the prince or princess of, all I can think of is Marvel countries. I'm trying to think of a real country. Nigeria. No, Nigeria has a president. You know what I'm saying. So, like, is that different? Yeah, it's different. But in this way, you holding the truth. Like, you're holding those two opposites, but they are still very, very true. Like, they go together with the Four of Wands. They communicate with each other because they're communicating a spiritual truth. And that spiritual truth is that if we really are high-ranking, if we really are divine royalty, if we really are a spiritual, have this divine spiritual lineage according to our souls, then what we are at our most basic form are servant leaders. There's a servitude that happens because you cannot rule a people that you have not walked among. And I think that this is what this is saying. Oh, I'm getting chills. That you are not only pouring back into yourself as the King of Cups, that also stands for somebody else too, is symbolic for somebody else as well. But you cannot stand as the King of Cups. What was I talking about? God damn it, I hate it when that happens. You cannot be the King of Cups without going all the way through that suit, starting with the Ace of Cups, right? You're not going to be able to do it. You cannot, and you're not going to be able to do it well. You're not going to be able to do it in a way that's liberative for the people. You're not going to be able to do it in the way that is really experiencing, honing, hoping with people. Like if you didn't have that experience, you would end up like a dictator. You'd be another autocrat. In this way, your experience through this life, even the things that you do, even if you are not literally a wait person, you still find ways and opportunities to serve, because that's, you just have a servant's heart, is what I'm hearing. And so when you see people, you know, in the street who are recognizing your divinity, you thought it was your light, baby, it is your light. There is something that you're walking into, Spirit. I did not forget about that. There is something that you're walking into. It feels like not just stability, but it feels like a large platform. It feels like world stage. It feels very large. It feels very big. Like if it literally feels like Stardom with the Empress and the Tower. And it's going to be long term, and it's going to use everything that you have acquired up into this point. You using your burdens to make you some money. Honey. Ooh, somebody not happy about that, but that ain't none of our business. We not talking about them today. You already got somebody on this board, but we're going to see if Spirit bring it back. Because it looks like there's somebody watching you. With the Lovers, the World, and the Judgment, they're watching you. They could be watching you through the internet. They could just be around. They could be, yeah, they could be like on the other side of the world, is kind of what I'm getting. So maybe you all live at a distance. And they love your vulnerability. So I'm not sure where you met this person at. They love your get up and go. That's the Page of Wands. They love your initiative. They find you incredibly sexy. This person at some point could have been a player, or has just lots of options, like is able to pull from a lot of different, if it's a masculine, then from feminines. If it's a feminine, then from masculine. This person has a lot of options, but it feels like they're looking at you like no, I'm choosing the one I want, and this is why I'm choosing it. This feels like a divine hand. This feels like if you have not met them already, this feels like you just happen to meet somewhere, like one in a million that you meet them somewhere. So from here on out, you know, get out, have some fun, go out. It's probably gonna be somewhere that you don't want to go anyway. Be your beautiful, glowing, gleaming self. You're gonna meet this person. For some of you, it could be as early or as late as 6 to 8 weeks. Yeah, get out. It's inevitable. This feeling feels been planned, inevitable, fixing to happen. Just is. And you may not even be like interested, because like you feel like you enjoying the free life. Uh-oh. Oh, that was turned. 6 of Cups. You could be healing. You could be building with the 3 of Pentacles on the bottom. You feel very light. Like you have an assurity. Like you know where you're going, is what I was fixing to say. For real, somebody make sure, don't be speeding. For real, don't be speeding. Okay? Because your spirit team is like, your spirit team is like, help us help you. Yes. Yeah, this is saying to get out and have the most fun. Okay, so I'm just thinking about when I started this reading, and it actually started with somebody in the Five of Wands, as somebody who is shooting projections. You have taken over this reading. Your spirit team has taken over this reading. Like, look, there's some things happening in the next few weeks they need you to be aware of. Some places you're going. Oh, something you're building something in the next few weeks. Wait a minute, what's the Three of Pentacles? So some places that you're going. This could be a contract also. Or no, I don't feel like a contract. It feels like an opportunity. What's the Hermit about with the Hermit? What's the, well, I don't understand. What's that? You're going to have an opportunity to multiply your money. Say more. You're meeting somebody, or you're meeting somebody who needs your help. It feels like your money just keeps growing. So much so even that at some point you're going to be like, woe is me. What am I going to do with all of this cash? Like, that's what that feels like. If you're in hermit mode right now, you need to be. There's something about other energies or other people's energies that might try to block your manifestations, or if you have too much of their of other energies projections inside of like your little sphere, right? It is, you'll end up producing the same results as you would have before. So what this is saying is that don't just clean like your energy, don't just clean like your home. In some ways, you're gonna need to clean up who's around you, because it feels like what's being said is that when certain energies are around you and they're lower frequencies, they end up pulling down your frequency. And so in this way, Spirit is asking you to cut that shit short, because y'all got stuff to do. Like, this feels like it's nowhere but up. Nowhere but up. King of Pentacles. That's how you're coming up. A boss. CEO energy. And you're going to look back on this time and be like, and to think, I started here. And to think this group, I heard a conglomerate. Okay, who is you? Royalty. I'm tripping. My bad. I heard a conglomerate. Like, seriously, what the fuck is that even gonna look like? Like, there's spiritual elements to this. There's like creativity. I'm seeing artists. I'm seeing artisans. I'm seeing like people who design or make clothes, specifically handbags maybe. You have a dream about a handbag business. And that will come to pass. Just keep working on it. Just keep grinding. Okay, what kind of handbags you make, honey? This is a community share. Please, maybe have some more. Girl, baby, share. If this is you, share. Shoot, we like handbags. You make them with rhinestones or something, glittery. We like handbags, baby. It feels like there's more stuff trying to come through, but I cannot pull them apart to decipher them. Oh, shit. But it feels like there's, should I take those? It feels like there's more stuff coming through. There's a lot of mystery surrounding you. Like people did not know or they did not expect that you were this person, like that you were like a manifestor. Some people thought that, I don't know, something must have happened recently where they thought it was the end of you. But you, especially with the Ten of Swords, the Magician, and the Moon, they thought it was the end of you. But you keep surprising them. Like, you coming off real mysterious, baby. Like, super mysterious, super slinky, super, like, sexy. Like, there's, like, this dark feminine aura around you. Like, sexy. There's so many people who find you attractive. Like, oh God. You could be feeling a lot of sexual energy lately. A lot of root chakra activity I'm hearing. Exercising your sacral energy. Just be careful out there. Use condoms. All the kinds. All the kinds. But that's owed to you, I'm hearing. And this might be for a very small group of people, because I'm not sure. I don't think all of y'all out there, like, I'm feeling some celibacy. I'm feeling I'm not feeling celibacy, but I'm also feeling they not worthy of it. So a lot of different perspectives. Some of y'all getting out there, baby, look. And so Spirit is saying, yes, some of that is due to you. Be careful out there, okay? Okay. Somebody that you could be with or just left could have had a STI. So really, some of you all be very careful out there. Let's see. Anything else, Spirit? I mean, how would you even... Anything else? Baby, you so loved with the Nine of Cups and the Hierophant coming out. You so loved and appreciated by God. With the 4 of 4 and 4 of 4, 44 could be significant. Big yellow butterflies could be significant. But 44 could be significant. You're working on building your foundation. They are so proud of you. They are so proud of you. You feel kind of spoiled. You feel kind of spoiled by the divine. Oh Lord. What's that? What's that? People don't like that about you. People want you to be they don't want you to know. 22 could be significant. 722 could be significant. And they're doing that with these projections. I just saw a falcon out of my window. They're doing that with these projections. They're tossing things at you so that you don't see the choices, so that you don't see your strength, so that you don't see how wonderful you are. Yeah, you got some people that's they feel like they're in your energy, but they feel removed. Or it feels like you removed them. This could be no contact. This could be just like that cutting season. When you leave people's lives, stuff don't go right for them. And it don't even be like you, like that don't really have anything to do with you for real. And sometimes it's karma, but sometimes you don't realize how much of a battery you were for people, and that they were sucking from your battery. And so because that's what it sounds like, when you cut off certain relationships, those people get to shriveling. You might find that there's a lot of obsession when it comes to you, all sexes, right? Because it's not sexual. It's your energy. It's something about the you. So you might find people like trying to humble you, which is what this looks like. Fucking ridiculous. Trying to humble you. You might find people who are addicted to you. It just feels like an energy of a lot of different people come towards you for a lot of different reasons, but they can't put their finger on why. But we know the fuck why, because you're royalty. And so with royalty, if it's accessible, because familiarity breeds contempt, if that royalty is accessible, if you not royalty, you're gonna try to put that royalty down. Just how the fuck that work. That doesn't feel like it has anything to do with you. But if you feeling these negative projections, or you feel them coming at you, it don't feel like you care. But know that that's why. Yep. Queen of Pentacles. You are coming up both as the Queen and the King of Pentacles. Say more. Somebody is wanting to come near you and like tell you something. They really wanting to plant a seed in your mind. I don't know what kind of seed yet, but a seed in your mind, and make you curious. So there's somebody who you ended it with that is now, whoever this person is very attracted to you. They could be a fire sign, they could be an earth sign. They could be younger acting, they could be somebody who's impulsive. Whoever this is feels addicted to you, and they feel obligated to that addiction. I don't know what the fuck that was, but they've got their eyes set on you, and they shroud themselves. They're shrouded. They don't mean you any good. They're shrouded. It feels like this is weird. Oh, it was a whore. Whoever this is was a whore. That's part of the reason why they're coming up as the King of Wands. They're also very impulsive, childlike. They shroud themselves so that nobody sees them. Nobody sees the real them. But you see them with the Seven of Swords. So they coming in. What are they coming in to say? Are they coming in to like they're charming you. Like I said, like they're charming you, but baby, don't mean you no good. None. They want to be friends. They want to apologize. This feel like bullshit to me. They might be after whoever this is pocket watching. They surround themselves with people. Other people don't see who they are, but you did. You left because you knew. And you promised to yourself with the 9 of Cups and the 8 of Cups and the Ace of Cups. You promised yourself that you would never return. This person sees you've upgraded since y'all left each other. They see you as somebody who is on fire, somebody who's doing well for themselves, celebrating even. And they want, baby, they want a piece of your energy. They want a piece of your energy. They want to see if they can get back into your space. But they would just bring you down with this Page of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and this 3 of Cups with the 8 of Cups. Their intent is just to keep sucking off of your teat. I don't know if that makes sense for somebody, but that's their intention. There's nothing good here, and they're gonna come in appealing to your emotion, but they really mean to start conflict. What? I thought that they were coming because, wait, that don't make sense, y'all. They're coming because of a conflict. They're coming to start conflict. Take it how it resonates. They're coming either because of a conflict, they're coming to start a conflict, and they're coming to show you as the impulsive one. Lots of projections. Like we said at the beginning, this is a whole thing of projections. Lord, Jesus. Nothing else to do? Nothing? Nothing? It's weird. It's weird behavior. It's weird behavior. And they just come into, it's just more illusions. It's just more, it's fog is what I'm seeing. It's meant to derail you. It's meant to take you off course. It's meant to get you to step up out of power that you've been sitting in lately. It's meant for a reason. It's a trap. What is that movie? Oh, okay. So are y'all nerds? Yeah? Maybe. Okay, so let's see how deep of a nerd you are. So there's a movie called Serenity. Joss Whedon did it. It was a TV show first, and then like 10, 15, 20 years later, it came back as a movie. It's called Serenity. If you like futuristic shit, if you like old time shit with like some action and some sci-fi and some space and some like, oppressive government shit, because that's what they talk about, you will like this shit. It's got one of my favorite actors in it, Nathan Fillion. Chef's kiss. That man is beautiful. Anyhoozle, there's a part in the movie where they fixing to go rescue Inara, which is the prostitute, because prostitution was legalized, and they're called, what were they called? It's not escorts, it's I can't remember. Anyhoozle, beside the point. So they went to go rescue Inara. Inara called, and Inara was like, yeah, I need your help. Back note, Nathan Fillion and Namnara always fighting. She would never call and say, I needed your help. And so he gets off the feed and he's talking to his partner and he says, trap, trap. Y'all, all that to say, whatever this is meant to trip you up. Baby, trust. You so goddamn protected. Everything. This feels like a plea for you not to worry about anything. That, like, even when it looked bad, they got you so tough that before it gets to be anything, you'll go, you'll do, you'll squash whatever this is. It feels financial. They got you. And actually, there's something here about people manifesting for you. Like, there's something here about the reason why all of these projections come at you is because people identify you as somebody who has a potential for stardom, or somebody who has a potential for whatever. These folks who was close to you, they knew it. They saw it. That's why they drained you like a goddamn battery. You were some of these people's batteries for a very long time. And I hate to say it like that, but that is exactly how it's coming up. They knew your potential. They just didn't want you to use it. If this don't feel like some colonizing ass bullshit, I don't know what does. Nigga, really? This is disgusting energy. It feel like loser energy. And it feel like people who know that they're losers. Like they recognize this in themselves. Hence, that's why when you don't be fucking with nobody no more, they end up coming back, or they end up like obsessed, or they end up doing, oh, this feel like addiction energy. This feel like withdrawal energy. They end up coming back because a lot of the times people don't realize this is hard to explain. Okay, it's like folks will be around you, and since you are so familiar and they've been leeching off of your energy the whole time, that then they go and despise the thing that they actually drawing energy from. But then what this feels like is that it's like Spirit is saying, well, you took yourself out of a situation, you removed yourself, you left, you cut, you parted, you was done with some bullshit, and as a result, it's almost like a shriveling energy. This almost feels kind of panicky. Like, and yeah, feel panicky. And like, it's like people are realizing that, oh, that person was the energy. It's something about like things being really, really different when you're gone. Like, it feels like a shriveling energy. So like, you might notice that maybe some of the people that you left kind of look a little older. I don't know, this feels really distorted. Might look a little older, might kind of be a little bit more shriveled up, might be like losing weight, but in not attractive ways. Like, I'm just seeing somebody who's older with like wrinkles. Yeah, with like wrinkles. And so I think that's just a picture of just their physical matching their internal. especially where you were not there to supply for them. These are energy vampires. It's vampirism. You are a battery for a lot of people. That's why they checking for you all the goddamn time. People do have their eyes on you. There's lots of eyes on you. It feel like, you know what this feel like? It feels like the precursor to stardom. There's no other way to say what that feels like. It's almost like a runner-up. Like, okay, this a preview. Get you ready. This is what it's gonna feel like. And it feels like you feel, because I literally am feeling a lot of eyes on my back right now. People could be talking about you behind your back, but mostly people are watching you, but them niggas gotta watch you from behind your back. You've left them. That's why the eyes on the back. I'm picking up what you're putting down, Spirit, and got it. Thank you. Yeah, they don't. Oh, it's lots of eyes, honey, but they all literally are coming from the back. And this could be evil eye. In fact, it probably is, but they don't realize that as the magician, as the alchemist, that's what I was talking about. As the alchemist, you're actually able to take all of their evil eye and it turns into your good. So in this way, the more they send this energy to you, the more it fuels you. Like they are literally manifesting for you. Thanks, guys. But that I don't know if that happens for everybody. Like, I don't know if this is saying that it happens for you because I'm hearing of a royal bloodline, of a royal lineage, of a royal priesthood. So however, I know royal priesthood is a biblical term. Royal lineage, I'm feeling like somebody could have like elven or have like really sharp features, kind of elven features. I'm feeling a lot of fairy. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I'm feeling a lot of fae blood. So like if you were fond of like Sookie Stackhouse, if you remember True Blood years back, she had some fae. That's why them goddamn vampires after you. Y'all, TV be telling all the business. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. There are new stories. Watch enough movies, you're gonna be like, rah. You gonna know all the secrets. You just gotta listen. You just gotta pay attention. So I'm feeling heavy lineage of fae blood, royal priesthood, royal bloodline, royal lineage. And the way this is going, like I just said fae, but the way it's looking is almost like, which lifetime? That's what it feel like. So you are an old soul. You might find that people will come up and talk to you, that people will feel very comfortable with you. And it's because you have the humility that only an old soul could have. Like it's almost like they know that you've seen lifetimes in your face, in your eyes. I'm seeing specifically. They recognize that there are lifetimes in your eyes. People really watch you. Like you are really being, and almost not picked apart in a bad way, but like it's almost like they're asking, what is this? Like, what am I looking at? And so they have all these ideas. That's where the projections come from. They got I didn't put the cards down, y'all. I'm so sorry. They got all of these ideas about who you are, where you've come from, um, all of those ideas. And that's where projection comes from, but it's also where your mystery comes from. You are a magician. You got some kind of illusion, but it is working in your favor. Ooh, where this other person was trying to orchestrate, that seems so stupid now. It seems like Legos to like, with something real complicated. Red string theory. You know, like with all the math. Whoever this was that was trying to orchestrate stuff, a magician they were not. They might have dibble dabbled here and there, had people help them. They might have hired folks. They might read cards a little bit. They would never tell anybody. They might dibble dabble. They might have other people. They might have hired other people to do work. Okay, that's okay. I don't want to get into that. Whatever. This person, it feels very separate in their bodies. It feels like their personality or their character is so fragmented. Spirit is trying to show me like what their insides look like compared to what their outsides will look like. And so in this way, it's like their insides, I'm seeing their cells really far apart, and like where the cells are really far apart and there's no collagen, then that skin doesn't bounce back. Because they're so fragmented internally and things are so very disparate internally, like they've cordoned a lot of stuff off. It's part of the delusion because they can fill the spaces with air. Well, you were the battery to create that air. And if you're not there, you did a cord cutting. You've been taking your baths. Go. Yes. Yes. And that. And so where you would have filled this kind of, it's almost giving me like a ice, you know, where they have in the concerts, and it'll just put out like fog or whatever. You were the battery for that machine. And where that machine can't fill in the holes, where the battery is not there, the machine don't work, internally is going to come out. And them niggas fixing to be wrinkled. Hairlines. Smell. It's something about the smell. Somebody could have a bad like underbody odor. Like I don't even know how to describe that. So you could be clear alienated, the nose one, the smeller one. You could be that, and you smell like, how do I describe that? I don't know, guys. Come on. Where you smelled that person. And other people might not have smelled that smell, but it was something you were like, it was almost like a precursor, a preview. It was almost like you were smelling what other people were going to smell. So there was some kind of phantom smell. Okay, this is odd. I don't know who this is for. This is a long ass video. 4444. Make a wish. Okay. You might have had a phantom smell around this person. Nobody else smelled that. Like, that wasn't something anybody else smelled. You smelled it. But, oh, thank you for the word. They're saying it was precognition. So it's something that you knew before you knew it. Now, everybody's going to smell that you smelled a long time ago, but that you thought it was real. It wasn't real. It was just, that's fine. It was, yeah, you're gifted. Yeah, okay. It was that. Interesting. Precognition. So it was a preview of what was going to be. And you saw it in your mind. Hope that makes sense. Okay, 4545 could be significant. Anything else, Spirit? Because I feel like you could go on all day right now. I feel like they have a lot to say. Literally, they are all talking at the same time. Everybody's got to calm down. We got to organize this. What are you trying to tell me? Yes, one voice. It's like they're saying that they know that you're afraid. And not, it's like they're saying that they know that you're afraid, but know that everything's going to be okay. I keep looking at this this flower that I have on my patio. When I first got it, because I've been liking flowers lately and plants. I go touch the plants. And so when I first got this guy, it looked a little questionable. I was like, you look a little shriveled, guy. You okay? Like, some of his things fell off, and I was like, God damn it, what are we gonna do? And so I put him out there, and I've been doing stuff, and he has perked up. He's perked up. Just beautiful, just lovely. And it feels like it can't go anywhere but up for you. You've already experienced the depth of the depth. Spirit wouldn't do that to you again. You can feel like you're living in safety. Will there be challenges? Absolutely. Is this asshole still pointing stuff at you? Yes, but guess what? It's your shadow work that deflects a lot of that bullshit. All you ask to do is work on your shadow. That's all. That's it. That's all. Everything else you need will be supplieth to you. I don't know why I heard that specifically. It feels like a Bible reference. Somebody might be a Christian, might pray. My God shall supply every need according to his riches and glory. Replace God with universe or Allah or whatever you want. Just recognize that what is behind that is a unique care, confirmation, a love, a support system. This is not even a team at this point. It's a literal system, and they're literally walking with you every single place that you go, like goddamn bodyguards, because you're part of the royal priesthood. In one life. So I hope this helps. I hope that you benefited from it. I hope that it resonates. Let me know in the comments, and I will talk to you soon. Okay? Love you, bye.